What's going on, everybody? Al here. Street Scents, Bleu de Chanel. 3 concentrations. You have the Eau De Toilette, Eau De Parfum, and Pure Parfum. I want to talk about each concentration. My review on Bleu de Chanel. Alright, let's get started. Let's start off with the Eau De Toilette. Let's go with Eau De Toilette, then we'll go to the Eau De Parfum, and then we'll go to the Pure Parfum. Here we go. Bleu de Chanel, Eau De Toilette. Came out 2010, took the fragrance world by storm, became an instant classic. For good reason. The juice was amazing. I thought it was amazing. This is an old bottle. Take a look. This is the Eau De Toilette. It doesn't say Eau De Toilette here. The newer batches, the newer versions, it says Eau De Toilette. I believe it was reformulated. So the reformulated version says Eau De Toilette right here. This one does not. This is an old bottle. I've had this for many years. You can see I wore a lot of this juice. I love the way it smells. I love the way it works on my skin. Now, the Eau De Toilette opens up with this real strong grapefruit. It's a grapefruit opening, and it's like a grapefruit minty opening. You have the mint in the background, but the grapefruit is the main player in the opening. And the mint is coming forward with some incense. Now the incense is when you get into the dry down. It's a minty vetiver. The vetiver gives it an earthy, little bit of a green kind of vibe with the incense and the dry down. So the grapefruit, some mint, vetiver, and incense. And the grapefruit stays throughout the course of the fragrance, but it goes to the background, but I still get hints of grapefruit throughout the fragrance with the vetiver. When the vetiver kicks in, it kind of takes over, it tries to take over, it wrestles the grapefruit, and it kind of overpowers the grapefruit in a good way. And then the incense joins later on and just rounds out the fragrance. I think it's a great composition. I think it works really well, and it lasts over 8 hours on my skin with longevity for 8 hours and projects for over 4 hours. So it did its thing. It was a solid fragrance. A lot of young people, a lot of people overall were rocking this. I know a lot of people have made this their signature scent. For good reason. This is a signature scent worthy fragrance. The newer formulation, the one that says Eau De Toilette on the bottle, is a little watered down, if you want to say. It doesn't perform as good as the older one, but it's still a solid fragrance. You know how it goes with reformulations. They get a little weaker and they smell a little weaker and they don't last as long. But overall, the Eau De Toilette is a winner. That's my take. Bleu de Chanel, Eau De Toilette. We're going to move on to the Eau De Parfum. Bleu de Chanel, Eau De Parfum. Now this is a little darker, a little richer than your Eau De Toilettes. They smell almost the same in the opening, except the Eau De Toilette has that loud grapefruit. It's much stronger in the opening. This is a little darker. Like I said, they smell similar. This is not as loud as the Eau De Toilette. Now, the one difference that I get when you get into the harder fragrance towards the dry down, the Eau De Parfum has amber. The amber gives it a darker, richer feel, a darker, richer vibe. Doesn't perform like the Eau De Toilette, but it's almost there. It's a solid fragrance. I love the way this smells. I probably like this the best out of all 3. The Eau De Parfum. Similar, but different, little richer, little darker. That amber gives it a nice feel. The Eau De Toilette has that incense vetiver combination. This has a more dark amber, which I really like. Eau De Parfum, take a look. Let's move on to the Pure Parfum. Bleu de Chanel, Parfum, Pure Parfum. Take a look at the bottle, the same design. The only thing is it says Bleu de Chanel in a champagne beige color. It says Parfum right there. It's also in that champagne color. The cap has the Chanel logo in the same color, different color. The Eau De Toilette, Eau De Parfum has that silver gray. This is a champagne. The magnetic cap on all 3. It's a cool feature on the Bleu de Chanel fragrances. Now, what does this smell like? Does it smell similar to the Eau De Toilette and Eau De Parfum? A little bit, yes. They all have similarities. They all share the same DNA, but they all have differences. This, not as loud. It's getting more toned down. And you have lime, no grapefruit. There's lime in here. The lime is real nice. It's kind of dark in the opening. It's richer. It's definitely a richer composition because it's a Pure Parfum, so it's a richer smelling fragrance, more mature. Now, as the fragrance gets into the heart, into the dry down, you're gonna get a sandalwood, cedarwood combination to go with that lime. The lime goes in the background, and it's a smooth sandalwood, cedarwood that rounds out the fragrance really nice. It's a more mature blend, smells richer, more mature, doesn't project or last like the Eau De Toilette or the Eau De Parfum. That's the only downfall on this right here. So if you're really into this fragrance, you could carry a decant. I would recommend you carry a decant because it doesn't last like the Eau De Toilette and the Eau De Parfum. The richer the concentration, the weaker it gets in performance. My personal favorite is the Eau De Parfum, right in the middle. I love the way the Eau De Parfum smells. Eau De Parfum even has like a candy kind of vibe in the opening. I didn't mention that, but it reminds me a little bit like a candy vibe in a weird way. In a good way. Not a weird way, but a good way. This right here, the Pure Parfum, is more mature. It gets a little darker. It's a good, solid fragrance overall, but it doesn't perform like the other two. So there you have it. That's my take on the Eau De Toilette, Eau De Parfum, and Pure Parfum. A quick take on each fragrance. They all smell similar but different. I let a few family members smell all three, and they said they smell similar in the opening. They all have a similar vibe in the opening, and I respect that. And there you have it. All three concentrations, Bleu de Chanel. That's my take, my review. Eau De Toilette, Eau De Parfum, and Pure Parfum. My favorite is the Eau De Parfum, right in the middle. What's your favorite concentration? Comment down below, let me know. What do you think about the Eau De Toilette, Eau De Parfum, Pure Parfum? I'd love to see the comments. Anything fragrance related, comment down below. Show me some love, show Street Scents some love. Hit that subscribe button. Bleu de Chanel. 3 concentrations. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all the support. Hit that subscribe button. See you later.